Hey guys, this is the Ultimate Warrior, and in this video I will go over a list of 20 video games that I am looking forward to in 2017. Now I say 2017 because on GameStop's website, some of the games, even though they don't have like an official date, they'll just rank it at like sometime in December. So I figured these are upcoming games. I hope they come out in 2017, but if not, well, not much I can do about that. But these are the games that's been announced, at least, if you want to call it that. So, first up, and I'm reading this. I wrote this down on like Microsoft, or typed this down on like Microsoft Word. So, if you see my eyes just kind of doing like this, then yeah, that's why. So yeah, first up, it is Crash Bandicoot N. Sane Trilogy. Now, I love me some Crash Bandicoot. I grew up on Crash Bandicoot. Like, I might have played the Nintendo first, but that was really my brother's console. He was like born in the 80s. I was born in the 90s, so my console was PlayStation. So I had the PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and now 4, plus the PSP and the PS Vita. But yeah, started off on the PlayStation 1, and Crash Bandicoot was one of my first games. Like that, along with like Tekken 2 and whatnot. So yeah, I had meant to do a reaction video to when the trilogy was announced, but I just never got around to it. But nevertheless, I am super excited for it. That's one of my top games that I'm looking forward to. And I've heard that it might be released in May. And I even heard one that says it was going to release in February, but we're so close to February, I doubt it. But May, I can see May happening, and I hope that is the case. If it is, like, I'm just hoping that they give us, like, an official pre-order date. That way I can go ahead and pre-order it, because that will definitely be one of my video games to pre-order. So yeah, I just want to know when the date is. Oh, and I found my egg yolk from my last video. So, I'll just be playing around with this. It got stuck on a bag underneath my bed, so, and it just kind of went in there. But anyways, so yeah, definitely looking forward to the Crash Bandicoot N. Sane Trilogy. But before I play that, I need to play Crash Bandicoot 1 first, because I had the game, but for some reason, it froze on me, so I never got to finish it. So, gotta find my PS Vita. I mean my PSP, because I have the game on there. Download it. And just gotta find that and a charger to it and just play it. That way I can have a full experience of like the 90s Crash Bandicoot. And then, you know, make the transition to the next one. So yeah, I really gotta get on that. But anyways, number 2... and this isn't in any particular order, by the way. But number 2 is Tekken 7. You know, like Crash Bandicoot, I grew up on Tekken. I started off with Tekken 2. I really enjoyed the series. So, I'm definitely looking forward to that. And plus, I just need a good, like, fighting game. And I don't have Street Fighter 5 because of... I've just been really hesitant of getting Street Fighter because of all the DLCs and whatnot. I mean, like, seriously, when you have Gal as a DLC character, something is really wrong there with that model. So, needless to say, I might get it when it's like $5 or $10 or anything like that. Maybe even 15, but who knows. But, not really banking on that, so I'm looking forward to the Tekken side of things, because they usually, you know, treat their fan base right when it comes to stuff like that. But, yeah, definitely looking at Tekken 7. Now, that is not going to be a game I pre-order, because I don't know, something about me, I just really don't want to pre-order a fighting game. It's just one of those games, I think I'll wait until I can find it on eBay for like $45. That way I can save my money, because I have a lot of games that I want. And, you know, $60 here, $60 there. $40 here, $40 there. That all adds up. So definitely gonna wait on that. I haven't seen too much gameplay, but just the fact that it's a Tekken game, and from what I have seen, you know, it was enough for me. I can't wait to play as. Hi, sorry, my it's kind of itching there, but yeah, can't wait to play as Sergei Dragunov and, you know, Brian Fury, because those are two of my favorite characters. And I'm really interested to see how the arcade mode is going to be. So definitely looking forward to that. Not a pre-order thing for me. Not like a first day release, since that's coming in like March. So I'll be playing another game that I'll mention when I get closer to it on my list. So anyways, next up we have Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy, the Telltale series. Now, I'll admit, I don't know much about Guardians of the Galaxy, but just the concept sounds really cool. I first found out about it through Rocket Raccoon in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom. I thought it was funny playing with him, and then I got the pinball version on my PS Vita from like Zen Pinball 2. There was like a Guardians of the Galaxy pinball, and so I really liked that whole bandit concept thing. So, which I was a little bit surprised that the Rocket didn't have his accent, which is kind of awkward because I first saw Rocket in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom and just thought of him like a British guy or Australian guy, or whatever the accent was, but he doesn't have that accent, so it's kind of weird. But anyways, I'm kind of going on a tangent. So, I don't know anything about Guardians of the Galaxy, so I'm hoping that with this game, I'll get to have like a fresh experience with it. Like I don't have to know too much about it. I don't know. It's gonna be about $30 maybe. Let me check. I'm on like GameStop's website right now. Oh, just buckle up. This is gonna be like a long ride. Probably with me talking 2 to 3 minutes about every game. So I'm gonna just look this up real quick. Guardians of the Galaxy. I guess I should have typed in PS4. Ooh, they got a backpack. So yeah, one thing I do hate about it is like it's a visual novel, so I'm just thinking I would think they would make like a game for the PS Vita, but no, this is going to be like strictly like, well, not strictly, but it's going to be for the PS4, which is what I will get it on. Sorry about this. You can tell that this is clearly not scripted. But I think it was $29.99. Yes, it is $29.99. The Telltale series. So I kind of want to get that and like pre-order it, but I don't know. I might actually get that game from Amazon because my sister gave me a $30 Amazon gift card. So maybe I can. And she has Prime, so it would be free shipping. That way I won't have to come out of an extra $30 that could go towards another game. And it's a good way to just kind of spend my card and be done with it and get something for that and not have to put too much more investment into it, if you kind of catch what I mean. So, not quite sure what I want to do about that. I might just get it from GameStop. I haven't really decided yet, but I don't know. All I do know is that I am really excited for the game. And I'm ready to like jump right into like the Guardians of like the Galaxy story, or like a brand new story. And if this is like your choose your own adventure thing, then I'm like super stoked with it. I got Wolf Among Us, but I have not played that yet, and I don't even know when I'm gonna play it. I just wish that this one was for the PS Vita, but hey, it is what it is. Alright, number 4, and we are already at the almost at the 10-minute mark. Anyways, number 4 is Persona 5 Take Your Heart Edition. Now, this game, alright, sorry about that, but this game is already pre-ordered and paid off. Like, I played Persona 4 Dancing All Night. That was one of my first PS Vita games. Then after that game was so amazing, I figured I want to look into the actual story behind it. Like, so I got Persona 4 Golden, and I loved that game so much. And after that, I was like, I need to get Persona 5. Like, they didn't even announce like a Persona 5, like a trailer or anything. But I knew I was saving up. I was literally saving up for the collector's edition. Like, once I realized that there was going to be a Persona 5 around the corner. So, yeah, that was amazing. It was like $89.99. Like, yeah, I would pick up change off the ground and just like put it in this little cup, coffee cup, and just like save it all. And then, like, I think the day after or 2 days after, my sister's here, so yeah, like 2 days after or a day or two, I went to GameStop and I pre-ordered as soon as there was a release date. I don't think I've been that excited to pre-order anything like that. So yeah, even the guy at GameStop, he was telling me, well, we've already had 5 other people pre-order it, the Take Your Heart edition only, so I thought it was going to sell out, but apparently not. And they're still accepting pre-orders, so I think they're going to have plenty. They'll probably just make them to go or make them to ship, I guess. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that. I am upset because it was supposed to come out on Valentine's Day, like of this year. And I was like, okay, well, this will be my Valentine's, and then, it'll be the one Valentine's Day I'll actually enjoy. Like, yeah, like this is my love, Persona 5, and I'll just be focused on that game. But no, they moved it to like freaking April. So I'm just like, really, just looking at the Japanese voices in there. I mean, it is what it is, and I'll have another game to play like during February, which I'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, definitely Persona 5 to Take Your Heart edition, something I'm really looking forward to. Not as much as when I first pre-ordered it, but I'm still happy for it. I'm pretty sure like when it gets closer to the series or closer to the release date, I'll be even more excited. So yeah, number 5 is Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Now, I played the original Marvel vs. Capcom. I loved that. Didn't get to play 2 because it was too expensive at the time, and still is. I can't afford it. But I did eventually play Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Played that on my Vita. And so I figured, it's a good game. So I want to look forward to Infinite. There's really no set release date on there that I know of. I think that one's just kind of out in the air. Hopefully 2017. But my big concern about that is they said that it's going to be more of a focus on Marvel characters and less of X-Men. So I'm just like, really? Like, we need Pit Wolverine back in there. Like, is he there? I can't remember if he was in the trailer, but I don't want to lose like a lot of the X-Men characters. But all I do know is, keep Albert Wesker, he's Capcom, so hopefully he's safe. Keep Chris Redfield. If you want to put some new Capcom characters in there, add Jake Mueller, add Leon Kennedy, or just in general, add Cole McGrath. I can't remember if he was a Marvel or whatnot. But yeah, just keep him, add him in, and I don't know how this could be like a video on its own. But yeah, keep Chris Redfield. And, bring back War Machine. I don't care if he's like Iron Man or whatnot. Like, I miss the original War Machine. And bring back Iceman, because I miss Iceman. I loved, like, using him. And Juggernaut. And it's like, the list can go on and on. So, I feel like I could talk about this for like 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes. So, yeah. I'm going to force myself to kind of keep this more concise, or as concise as I can, which isn't saying much, but yeah, you get the point. So because of that, well, not really because of that, I don't think I'm going to pre-order this. Again, it's a fighting game and it's kind of like iffy. I think this would be one of those games that I'll probably get on eBay for like 45 bucks, or just wait to catch a sale. Like, I don't know, it just depends on when it comes out and what else is coming out around that time. But I'm definitely looking forward to it. Alright, number 6 is Collar X Malice, which is our first Ultimate game that I've mentioned. And I watched Durilli play like the prologue, which is like chapter 0 or whatnot. It looks very interesting. It's one of those Ultimate games that's coming out that I'm like really looking forward to. So I just wish it was coming out like right now. But we just gotta wait. I think they're just gonna like roll out a few Ultimate games first, and then they'll probably save the best for last. And if that's the case, especially, I'll get to that in a little bit, but that'll probably be the case for Code. Like I'm jumping ahead of myself. Code Realize that is another one on my list, but I'll get to that in a little bit. But it'll probably be the case for Collar X Malice. So really, all I can do is just wait. Not much else I can say about it. Looks like a really good Ultimate game, and watching to really play the prologue really got me excited, even more so. So next up we have Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Now oh, that's my kitty. I wonder what she wants. Well, she's just gonna have to wait. But it's Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 for the next one at number 7. And like I said, I played that game before, so I'm really iffy if I want to buy it now or buy it when it comes out. It's $29.99 for like the PS4, and I'm excited for it in a way, but I don't know if I really want to play that a lot, because I've beaten the game, and by beaten I meant I've beaten all of the characters in arcade mode, so I'm just kind of going back and forth if I really want to buy that, because I'm not really an online player. I'd get my butt kicked, but maybe it'd be cool if I could stream like for you guys if you want. But I don't know. It's definitely not a pre-order thing for me. If I get it, I don't see myself getting it at like the $30 mark. I see myself getting it at like the $20 mark or $15 on eBay if I can. But it's Marvel vs. Capcom, so I doubt it'll get that low, especially anytime soon. But hey, I can dream, right? The new cover looks kind of interesting. I think eventually I'll get it if I can like come up with extra money. But I want to be able to get the games that I haven't played yet, and give those a chance before I, rehash on something that I've completely played and, for the most part beaten. Which is pretty much the main reason why I'm a little bit hesitant on getting the definitive edition of Metal Gear Solid 5. Like, I want to get it, but because I played it on PS3, I don't know if all of my saves will transfer over. And if it doesn't transfer over, then I don't want it. Because I just don't feel like investing my time into something that I've already beaten. If that makes sense. Which should be crystal clear. But anyways, we have at number 8, now this is a big one, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. Now, I am stoked about this game, especially since it's just around the corner in like a little over a month. I don't remember exactly when that game comes out. I think it's like sometime in March. Let me look that up real quick. But it's like, yeah, it reminds me of Metal Gear Solid 5 a lot, with how you choose to take control of what you want to do, or like your missions. I just like the level of freedom in it. What was it? Wildlands. Let me just type that in. So yeah, that is one game that I think I'm going to just like pre-order and pay in full. They have like different versions, and I really want to get the Ghost Recon Wildlands Ghost Edition, the one that's only available at GameStop, but for $219.99 before tax. Yeah, no, and this comes out on the 7th of March. So yeah, I think that's going to be one of those games I pre-order, because I don't think I'm going to really have a lot of games to play before then. So yeah, definitely gonna get it. Not gonna get the special edition because that's like an extra $60, like two times, like $120 that I could be using to like invest in other video games. And with my long list of 20, that's a lot of video games to choose from. But yeah, I'm super stoked about it. I'm almost to the point where I want to count down. But we'll focus more on counting down in February, so it doesn't seem like such a long time. Whew, getting kind of winded. Now next up, number 9. Just trying to find my water, and it's like rolled. So I'll just open this one. All right, number 9, we have Lego City Undercover. Now I'll admit, I just kind of threw that one in there. I saw a trailer of it, and it looks kind of interesting. You know, Legos really isn't my thing, but the pre-order bonus comes with like this cool Lego helicopter. So it's like, I don't know, like I kind of want it for that, but I don't know if I really want to spend $60 on like a Lego game just for that pre-order bonus. It's like, if I really want it, I'm sure I could find it on eBay. But I don't know. It seems interesting. I'll have to look more into it. I probably won't I probably won't pre-order that game, but it does look kind of fun. Again, I'll just look more into it, just to figure out if I want it. If anything, I'll probably wait until there's like a sale on it for like $20 or $30, maybe even like $19.99. Just something to try out, but definitely, I kind of want something, I guess, more on the adultish side or whatnot. I don't know. It's something. It's a game that's like in the back of my head that I'll remember if I come into some extra money. All right, so number 10 we have Hakuoki Kyoto Wins. This is another Otome game, and I think it's like the first in the series. I'm not quite sure. I kind of hope so. Like, if anyone out there listening to this, sorry about that. Probably be drinking this like throughout because I have like 10 more to go, just about, or like 9 after this. But if anyone out there, if you played like the Hakuoki series and you know a little bit about this, I wonder, do you have to play the other ones to know this storyline? You know, from what I researched, I think this is like the very first Hakuoki game, and this is remastered. And well, you know, my name is the Ultimate Warrior, so naturally I'm attracted to this game, but I just haven't found much about it. You know, gameplay wise, I know it takes place with like samurais or whatnot, but I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence because I wonder if it's going to be like one of those supernatural, dark kind of Ultimate games where, you know, you're like finding love and you're trying to face off with like demons and stuff like that. I don't know. If that's the case, I'll probably pass up on it because that's just not really my style, you know, fighting demons and like dark stuff. Well, aside from Persona, because that gets a pass. But, you know, if it reminds me of like another Ultimate game, I can't remember who's all in there, but I think it was like Nobunaga and like Date Masamune or Date Masamune. Those are the only characters I can remember from that other game. If you have a clue what I'm talking about, but yeah, they're like fighting or not fighting, but it's like the story is about, I don't know, like dark creatures or whatever. That's just, you know, not really my thing, but I don't knock it if you're into that. But I don't know, it's just not really my type of Ultimate game to play, or just game in general. Like I said, Persona is the exception for the most part, but to each his own. So yeah, that game I definitely have to do more research on and just try to figure out if I could find some type of extended gameplay clip of it. And, you know, if I like what I see, then, yeah, I'll go ahead and pre-order it. So that won't be an issue. But if it's, not really my style, I'll just kind of pass up. But I figured, since I don't really know much about the game, I'll just put it in there. Yeah. Figure I'll just put it in there just so I can keep it in mind. And it is a game that I am looking forward to. If it's just like set in like an ancient samurai type of time, and it's just, I don't know, something like Code Realize. I don't know. But anyways, I say I don't know a lot when it comes down to that. So we'll just move on to the next one, which is at number 11, Period Cube Shackles of Amadeus, or Amadeus. I don't know. I should know that after, while playing Steins Gate, but it's still a pretty tough word for me. I'll just call it Amadeus. So yeah, it's a game I'm kind of looking forward to. I don't really know too much about it. It seems kind of interesting, but since my name is like Ultimate Warrior, I'm kind of just following it. I might pre-order it. I did set aside the money just to pre-order that if I find out that it's something that I would enjoy. And actually set aside the money on like a GameStop gift card to pre-order Steins Gate, but then I realized that Steins Gate won't be coming to GameStop. So I'll just put that money towards Hakuoki if I decide I want to get it. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, I do have money set aside for the Ultimate games coming out. And those Period Cube is one of them. So still on the fence. Gotta watch some extended gameplay or whatnot, or just find out more about it to see if it's something I like. Because, even though it's an Ultimate game and I do want to help bring them to the West, I just don't want to like waste my money on things that I know I'm not going to be interested in just for the sake of, supporting developers. I want to spend my money on something that I know I would like, or at least think I might like. So with that being said, just got to find out more about it. And as for number 12, we have Code Realize Future Blessing, which I definitely know I will be getting that, barring some calamity. But I definitely have money set aside for that game. If anything, that was the first thing, that and Collar X Malice, that I had money set aside for, just loaded on like a GameStop gift card ready to pre-order. Like, now GameStop just got to give me a date for it, or actually Access or Edel Factory International, whoever is over it, you just gotta drop a date for Collar X Malice and Code Realize Future Blessings. I'll definitely pre-order it. Yeah, I loved Code Realize Guardian of Rebirth, and to be honest, I'm thinking about getting another wall scroll. The one with Impy is like shirtless and he has like CC next to him. But that's neither here nor there right now. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the beautiful artwork in it. And maybe get like a wall scroll of one of their CGs made in that one. But yeah, definitely looking forward to my Code Realize. I want to see my Vaughn get a kiss. And I want to see my son German, who's like one of my favorites. But I'm not gonna lie, if I do get the game, if I can, I'll play through Lupin's first, since I didn't really feel his route or like it. And then I'll just play through all of the guys. Just get him out of the way first, and then save the best for last. And in that case, it's almost everyone else. But anyways. Yeah, definitely looking forward to Code Realize. And at number 13, we have Yakuza 0, which I'm kind of on the fence about it. That was like another one that just kind of threw in there. But I've never really played a Yakuza game before, but it always seemed interesting. And this one takes place in like the 80s, and this one is like a prequel. I think a prequel to like all of them, so I shouldn't have a problem figuring out what's going on. But it's is it like a beat 'em up game or something? I don't know. Seems kind of arcadey. I don't think I'm gonna pre-order that. If anything, if I do get interested, it might be like a $40 purchase for me, or even a $30 one. Oh, and back to Cold Realize, that's definitely a pre-order. And Collar X Malice, if did I say that? I think I did, or at least I think I made it clear. Definitely. Um. So yeah, same with Period Cube if I like it. If not, I don't know. I'll have to keep you updated on that. But anyway, same with Yakuza. Well, not same, but with Yakuza. Like, I definitely don't see myself pre-ordering that. But it is something that I will keep my eye out on. So, number 14, that would be Hitman. Now, this is the one game I said I would mention earlier. This game comes out on the 31st, so that's about 10 more days from now. And I'm super excited because really, right now I'm just going through like a drought with my PS4 games. Like, granted, I got PS4 games that I haven't touched. Well, not touched, but haven't really played. Like the Infamous game on there with like Delson Road, and haven't finished Killzone. And I got like a bunch of other games that I'm pretty sure I really haven't touched much, but I don't know. It's just like I kind of want something new. Just haven't really had an appetite to play those games. But I kind of want something that is like coming out on a release date. And Hitman is one of them. Hitman, I actually pre-ordered that a couple of days ago, so I gotta pay like 10 more bucks on it, then I'll have it. I just wish it was coming with like a pre-order bonus, but it's supposed to have like over 100 hours of gameplay in it. And I watched like the Rad Brad and some people live that are like live streaming it. And it's kind of, I've always been interested in Hitman because the dude, he's like bald and he's like wearing a suit. He does not play. And it seems like, I don't know, I'm a little iffy about this game because from the gameplay I've seen, it seems like they really punish you if you decide you don't want to go stealth. It's like, yeah, you die like really quick in like maybe 4 to 5 seconds. So, but I figured, with a game that exhaustive, it could keep me until like March when Ghost Recon Wildlands come out. So yeah, definitely looking forward to Hitman. Is like the wait is like killing me. Well, not killing me, but it's stressing me out because it's just like hurry up and come out. Like I'm ready to download it, but it's like no, I'll wait for it to come out on like a physical disc, so I can go ahead and get that it's got a steelbook copy of it. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that, and it cannot come here fast enough because I'm ready to play something new. But anyways, we are almost done. Just got about 5 more. And number 15 is Super Mario Odyssey. And that's coming out for the Switch, I think, during this holidays. It looks really good, and I wish that it was coming out. It was coming out with like a bundle deal with the Switch, but it's not, unfortunately. But it looks nice seeing Mario in the like world and like cities and whatnot. Really interested in seeing that. Like if that was coming out at launch, I'd probably get the Switch, but because not, I'll wait till it's like a little bit lower or there's like some awesome bundle deal. But until then, there's really not much I can say about it. Graphics look nice, and it looks very fun and like hilarious. And I want to learn more about the eyes on his hat now. So yeah, there's that. Number 16, we have Sniper Elite 4. Again, that's like one of those games I just kind of threw in there just because, but it looks kind of interesting. Like, I really need to see more gameplay on it. I mean, it looks kind of cool. Graphics seem a little decent. That's definitely not like a pre-order for me, not at all. I'm not paying 60 bucks for that, not at all. I don't even think I'll pay 40 bucks for that. It's like not at all, but alright, maybe a little bit. This just depends on when it comes out. I can't remember. I just kind of saw it and like, okay, it looks interesting. I might pay about 45 bucks for it if that's like the only thing that's coming out around the time. Like if that's the only thing that's coming out that I want. and I'm assuming I'll like beating the other games. But yeah, I'm not really holding my breath. I'll probably, I don't know, $20 would probably be my safe price point for that. And Super Mario Odyssey, that would probably be a pre-order for me if the Switch was coming out alongside with that. But anyways, we have Sniper Ghost Warrior 4. Again, that's one of those other games that I just figure I'll just throw in there for the sake of it, but it looks kind of interesting. Again, it's definitely, or actually like 90% not a pre-order. Most likely I'm just would wait for a sale on it. Looks more interesting than Sniper Elite 4. And I think it's actually Ghost Warrior 3. I don't know why I picked 4. Let me just change that real quick. But yeah, it just depends. I can't remember what day that comes out on, but depending on what I'm playing around that time, I might pick it up for about $40 if I can. But again, like a $20 thing would kind of be my price point on there, like my safe price value on there, if you want to call it that. Definitely got to look more into it though. The graphics look a bit nice from what I saw. So yeah, we'll just have to see. But at number 18 we have Detroit Become Human. Wow. Now, you know, this is directed by David Cage, which people, just gonna relax a little bit here, but yeah, people give him a hard time. I don't see why. I think he makes great games. You know, I played Heavy Rain, and at the time when I played it, I was just like, wow, this video game is going to like revolutionize how video games are done in the future. And I didn't play Beyond Two Souls because that's not really the type of game that I like, but I'm super excited that we're going to get Detroit Become Human. And I really hope it's in 2017. Because I feel like that would be one of those games that will get pushed back. Or like get an official release date in like 2018 or even 2019. But I'm hoping it will be here before Christmas. Like when I saw that game at E3, I went out and I pre-ordered shortly after that. So technically, that one's pre-ordered and paid in full. I'm still, still kind of going like between myself, trying to figure out if I should just take my pre-order off on that and then pay for a game that I know has a release date and that's coming closer, or if I should just keep it as is and just pay money like pre-order and buy what I need to. And just have that. Now, I remember I got Detroit Become Human. I was like, let me buy this now just in case I might not have the money in the future. Because at the time, my mama was living. And I figured, okay, well, I got to get insurance. But she was paying everything else. But I had to pay my own insurance. So before I was going to go that route, I was like, okay, let me go ahead and just pre-order and pay off in full this game while I got it. So, I don't know. Just thinking about it now, I'll probably just keep it. Didn't anticipate, you know, my mama passing, but, you know, that really threw a loop in my plans. But I definitely, yeah, I think I'll definitely keep it there. I don't know, we'll see. Just, about Detroit Become Human, I just think it was wonderful how originally it wasn't gonna become a game, but because of the Kara demo, just showing off what the PS4 can do with their particular engine, people like demanded another game. Basically, like, we need a game out of this. And I was like one of those people, like, I want to see more of Kara. You just can't package her up in a box and just ship her off. Like, what's gonna happen from there? So I'm really glad that, you know, David Cage has decided to like expand on that and make it into like a full-fledged game. That game looks awesome, like a choose your own adventure, and I'm super excited, and I'm nervous because I'm just wondering what decisions am I going to make during that scene where the kid is taken hostage. It's like, I don't want to get shot, and I don't want the kid to die. We want to try to do this safely, and yeah, just thinking about it right now is nerve-wracking. And I know, like, when they showed the trailer and stuff, they had like decided certain things you could say and had like consequences, but I'm wondering if they kind of doctored that something to make it seem like that. Because I think, like, one example, the guy, his name is Connor. You can't forget that. Like, hi Daniel. I think that's his name. Like, my name is Connor. And then he like points the gun and he's like, it's up to you. Like how the story ends, and then like the dude shoots him. I wonder if it's really gonna play out like that, if I choose that response, or if they just kind of doctored it up some. But anyways, definitely looking forward to Detroit Become Human, and got that on pre-order right now. Number 19, we're almost done, people. Just about 10 more minutes, or actually, let's try to go for less than 10 minutes. My voice is kind of giving out on me too. So we got at number 19, Zero Escape, the Nonary Games, which is like they're like two games, like I don't even know, like 999, like 9 doors or whatever. Like if you played the series, you would know it. And then there's like another one that for some reason I can't think of it. Virtue's Last Reward. And you know, it says it's supposed to have like better acting and better graphics. I have Virtue's Last Reward, and I played like one route, and then it kind of like locked or stopped on me, and I haven't figured out the flow chart. And then there's like another game that came out, and that game just completely got abandoned. But I do want to finish it one day. But I haven't played 999, and I figured, you know, that'd be nice to get it. So I don't think I'm gonna get it. And if I do, it will be like super cheap. I wonder if it's going to be like 2 games on 1 disc. And if so, that'd be kind of awkward. Because I don't want to have to buy Virtue's Last Reward again when I can just play it on the Vita now. But again, that's like one of those things. I'm kind of interested in 999. But I'll just kind of just like put both of them in there at number 19. I'm not going to lie, it's just to kind of fill up some space. But I am looking at it. And definitely not a pre-order for me, and I don't even know if I'm gonna get it. I might just get like 999 on my 3DS. So yeah, we'll just have to see. I'm surprised they haven't came out with like a cover art for it yet. I am looking forward to that. I think this has to be one of my longest videos. Alright, and last but not least, at number 20 we have the 1-2 Switch for the Nintendo Switch. And I'm not going to lie, that was another kind of filler thing, but I am interested in it. I'm ready. I want to play that with my nephew, but again, I got to get the Switch. But I'm not quite sure when I'm going to get the Switch. But like when I do, that's definitely a game that I'll look out for, because I think me and my nephew are gonna have like a lot of fun playing that. But yeah, all I can do is wait at this point. And that being said, this isn't on my list, but I figured I'd give it a quick mention. The one where you have like the robot boxing arms and they're like stretching, I'm also interested in that too. So yeah, I think I've said all I need to say. That's my top 20. I'm sure there's like a few more that I probably forgot, but those are the ones I'm kind of looking at. If I had to go down the list and figure out which ones I'm like really interested in, then it would be the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, Tekken 7, Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy, the Telltale series, Persona 5, the Take Your Heart edition, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, Collar X Malice, Ultimate Marvel. No, I'm interested in that, but not too much, so we'll skip that one. Not Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but definitely Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, Hakuoki Kyoto Wins, depending on what type of story that is and how the plot is. I could be very interested in it. And again, with, you know, Period Cube, Shackles of Amadeus, looking into that too. Not really into it, but I'm into it enough to give it a mention. Again, just have to figure out what the storyline and you know, gameplay of that is like. But definitely Cold Realize, Future Blessing, definitely Hitman, definitely Super Mario Odyssey, even though I won't have the Switch for a while most likely. Definitely Detroit Become Human. So that is my list, and my voice is starting to give out on me, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this around here. But are there any games that you guys are looking forward to? If looking forward to this year. If so, just let me know in the comments below which ones. And if there's anything on my list that you are like really looking forward to, just let me know that too. Definitely let me know if you pre-ordered it, you want to pre-order it, gonna buy it used, gonna buy it on eBay, gonna wait for a sale, gonna buy it new. Yeah, stuff like that. Let's have a conversation about it. But oh, and before I go, I also want to mention that I'm kind of looking at the PS4 intercooler grip. I think it's kind of like a fan for like your PS4 controller. I think it's made by like Nyko. Can't really remember at the moment, and that's gonna be like 20 bucks. So that's gonna be on my watch list as well. But yeah, just let me know what all you're looking forward to, especially if there's any on this list down in the comments. And with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here for real this time. So if you happen to like this video, or you are just a fan of video games or ultimate games in general, or even a fan of drink testing or taste testing, or even toys, then feel free to check out the rest of my channel. And if you happen to like what you see, then please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. Do what you gotta do, and I will see you guys in the next video while I let my voice rest. Alright guys, talk to you later. Bye.